Well. We did it, everyone. We did it. We pulled the trigger, and we're ready to start. We're ready to start. Gutterball has me absolutely hooked on this mining thing. So guess what? We're going to do some mining, and we're going to lead into farming. So welcome, everyone, to a brand new Farming Simulator 22 mining/farming expedition. Dun, 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 dun. We are going to be miners for a while. We're going to mine some gold, and we're going to fund our farming aspect. We want to end up farming, we want to do it, and we want to end up doing it. But I needed a little break. I was getting a little burned out on some of the series. So I got some news for everybody. I will be taking a break from the current series, whatever plural is, taking just a little bit of a break, but we will be back. We'll be back. I just needed a break from the grind of doing 6-day-a-week videos. I figured I'd just drop a few more videos here and there, but this one's exciting. This is all brought on by Gutterball, my brother from another mother. I also have some other news. I am going to have to drop multiplayer Friday temporarily. It will be back. I promise. A big shout out to Wisconsin Farmer and Gutterball and Diane, who were all trying to Gutterball ended up on, and South Central Wisconsin ended up on. But it's good news, everyone, because our regulars, our Farmer Z's, our CC's, and our Rangers, and those guys were busy. So it was kind of like a little bit like, where is everybody? But a huge shout out to those two guys that showed up. They were awesome. Gutterball had some issues where his power went out. It was a mess. But it's good. It's coming back. And it's really good news, everyone, because what we're going to do is take a break from it just for a few weeks because I don't have a choice. I can't get on and play multiplayer. I can get on and play Farm Sim if I want, or play video games if I want, but I got to do it on my laptop. I can't have my setup because I don't have use of it on Friday nights. You guys all know why, but unfortunately, life outside of Farm Sim has to happen, and we got to pay the bills. So when the wife says she's got to use the computer on Friday nights, then that's the way it is. Nothing wrong with it. Nobody's upset. Nobody's angry. Nobody's frustrated. Nothing. We're still going to bring everything back, everyone. So this will also give Diane a chance to practice and possibly maybe get on a few multiplayers with me and Gutterball just to practice. And we won't record or anything because I can't record on my laptop. I just can't. It's not powerful enough. I can play multiplayer. I just can't record. We ended up playing for Wisconsin, and I ended up playing for just a couple hours on Friday night, but we didn't record. It was just too chaotic. But anyways, enough of that. We got that. I will post it in the community page, too. For those of you who don't get it from the video, I'll make sure everybody knows. But anyways, so welcome to Yukon Valley. This is a map that Gutterball and I will eventually be coming to. So it's exciting on Saturdays, him and I. This is a huge, and I mean huge, 16x map. Let me explain to you what a 16x map is. Okay, so this map is 16x, which means it's 8 kilometers high by 8 kilometers wide. So it's an 8x8 map. Now, our standard maps, I can't remember, that's 19. Our standard maps that we have are 2x2. So this is an 8 tall by 8 wide. So this is 4 times the size of a regular map. So this is ginormous. There is over 100, and I mean 100 productions on this. So this is definitely set up for multiplayer for sure. You guys are going to love this. This is going to be a great series, absolutely. But if you wanted to download this map and just do regular farming, there are fields. But keep in mind that all of this, all of the map, all of the in-betweens, there's some fields up here too, but all of this can be cleared out. That's a forestry area. All of this, there's some fields here, all of it. Now, what I did is I purchased these 2 areas here because what we're doing is we have the gold wash plant. I've got the basic equipment to get started, literally. Okay, so the gold wash plant gets pay dirt put in it. That's why I put these ramps here so I can drive my wheel loader right up on it.
It gets pay dirt in there. It's going to wash it, and it takes diesel. And out the other end, you are going to get tailings, which it looks like concrete to me, but what it is the crap that nobody wants. Now, keep in mind, I get a little bit, and I've got a really powerful computer. I still get a little bit of lag, like right in here, because of this thing running and that thing running, and it's just crazy. Plus, I've got everything turned way up. Okay, so out of here comes tailings. Put that into a trailer or wheel loader or whatever, or you can dump it right on the ground. And here comes your concentrate. Now, from your concentrate is where you make your gold. So you take your concentrate from over there. I did put a sell point in so that we can buy diesel and diesel alone. It's going to cost us a lot of money. Okay, so we're going to bring our concentrate over here to this first one, and this is a gold processing plant. Okay, so in here you bring your concentrate, put it right in there, and it also takes diesel. This is going to make, if you guys have ever watched the show Gold Rush, this makes the little gold powder. Okay, see, every once in a while I get a little bit of a lag when I turn too quickly. So keep that in mind, everybody, when you download this map. It is big. I would recommend to have a little bit more powerful computer. That's just my suggestion. If you do not, it will still play, but you got to turn your graphics way down, turn them to low, and it will still play because it's not a big file. But you're going to bring your concentrate here with diesel, and it's going to make the gold flakes. Then you're going to take the gold flakes out of here, and we're going to put them over here, and we're going to make gold bars. Boom, boom, boom. Okay? Now, our tailings that we have that we don't use, we're going to bring them right over here, and we're going to dump this into the debris crusher, and we're going to sell it. Okay? Now, I want to show you that. Let's go here and go to construction. This map, when you download it, requires some mods to be added to it. So keep that in mind. Okay? Now, as you can see right over here, we got buildings, productions, animals, decorations, landscape, normal. Here's what it comes with. The RGC pack. Okay? And this is amazing. But you need it, otherwise it won't work. None of these productions on this map will show up at all. And there are over 100 productions on this map unless you have this. So you can play the map without it. It just won't have any of these things here. Won't have it. I placed this and this and this and this. This is all me. This wash plant was already here. But if you click this, this is all of your things that come with the map. Okay? That you can place down. So the first one, obviously, is a gold wash plant. That's the red thing. See? Then you've got this thing here, which is gold processing plant, washroom. And you got this, which is a gold smelter. You also got a portable smelter. And then you get into a stream sluice, which you can put this like next to a water source and act like, like you were on a river or something. It's pretty cool. Then you got your Bush Nation, which I don't know what this is yet, but it makes cloth or fabric. There's just so many. And then there's one of these in here. Look at dirt processor, another one. This is a different version than this. See, so you put dirt in here, so you can have a whole production, a whole gold mining production. And then you've got one lime factory. You take the tailings that, you know what? I should have put that in. Should have put that in because we could have made lime right from our tailings. Yep. Maybe once we get enough money, we'll put the lime factory in. And off of our tailings, we'll make lime. Yay! There's your whiskey factory. See, I told you it was whiskey. Wheater, barley, and water, and you're going to make whiskey. It's amazing. Then you've got your steel factory, oil derrick, oil pump, oil refinery, coking factory. I don't know. That makes blacktop. That's what that is. That's blacktop. So you can make actual roads on this map. It's absolutely sick. Okay, then you got your spinnery that's extended. Look. You can see that. I'm not going to say it because we have little kids that watch this, but for those of you adults out there, you know what this symbol is. See where my mouse is? That takes that, and you can make fabric out of it. In other words, it's let's just say hemp. But for those of you who know or who are adults, know what that is. Okay, so when we can go down here, oil mill that takes our normal. That's our normal, but this is like accelerated. Okay, stone factory, stone and tailings. And you're going to make bigger things of tailings. Asphalt factory. So you can make roads. Gold dredge. Now, this thing here is $1.5 million, but it gives you $120,000 a month. So it's the same as giving you like the windmills in FS19 or the solar panels like Ranger likes. This thing right here, if I place it down, it will make me $120,000 a month. And then here's a Rockwood sawmill. Now, all of these are accelerated more than what they normally are. Okay? So just keep that in mind when you design this rhyme. I'm going to build up. I want to get that lime factory. So I'm going to take my tailings and make them into lime. So I'll have my lime already started for my fields. This map does not support terraform. So just keep that in mind. Other than that, it is a map. But remember, okay, so one last thing and then we'll get busy here. The map itself is not a big file. So if you just download the map, it will play. But you will not have any productions on the map whatsoever. But it will still play. But keep also in mind, I've been saying that a lot lately, keep it in mind, that it may be buggy because it's designed for the productions. Okay, but you can play it without it. The map alone it's not a very big file. It's like 800 or 900 megabytes. It's not very big. You would think it'd be huge, but it's not. And the mod pack is 800, so it's 1.7 gigs for it. But the look at the background and everything. Now this is version 4. Just so you know, they've added it. But anyway, so let's work our way. Let's get some stuff. All right, so we're going to play 2x speed, 1 day months. That's it. That's all we can play, and that's what we're going to play because we've got a lot of dirt. I mean, let me get up on this hill, and I'll show you. This is just with these two. There are about 12 of these things. Let me show you on the map here. Look, all we have right here is these two right now. I mean, we own all the way up, and we own all the way down. But, see, 1.26 million for the next one over. Look at these fields they're just, all right, so we've got these two. We got all these right here. See, when I go fast, though, I get a little bit of lag, so I try to come out like this. When I go in here, it's just what it's doing is trying to get the background as well. So, look at this. This is all stuff, look at, in a quarry that you can actually get stones out of and make lime yourself. Oh, it's absolutely sick. Look at all the productions. Every one of these is a production. Love it, love it, love it. All of this is forestry, and you can cut them all down. I've practiced with it. Okay? All of these are forestry also, but these are all forestry too. It's crazy. Keep in mind, now, I watched Clutch did a series on this. Let me get in. You see this little road right here? He did from field 18, come around the road like this. He did here, and then he went along here like this, and then he went like here, right? He had 3 fields that were over 300 acres each. Because remember, right now, our 8x8 map, a 2x map would be about right here. That's about a 2x map, according to what this is. Because remember, 4 2x maps would fit in here. So maybe a little bit bigger than what I'm expecting. Maybe like up here would be a quarter, 1. No, maybe a little bit bigger. So you got to split it right in half. 1, see, and then you split it into 4. So right here to here would be a 2x map. And he went from all the way over here to there. It was absolutely insane. You got to watch his videos. Anyways, can I not see up here? Oh, there we go. There. Let's do this so we can get going here. So I can just show you up here. All right, look at this. Now you can see there's another one over there. There's this one. There's that one. They're all stretched out. And look how absolutely... I've got my speed on 4x. And we've got all this to clear. Pay dirt, gold, central. Now, the gold flake sells for about $1,800 per 1,000. The gold bars sell for $26,000. Now, I'm assuming that it's going to be slower. And there's also water over there. So you can put your sluice over there if you wanted and take the water out of it. We can build eventually we're going to take that field over there and one of these and start building a farm on it eventually. Or take one of these. Get way up here. Let me way up, because I got my draw distance. See?
You got all, as far as, those are all dirt. They're all pay dirt. So this is for, and then what I thought about doing is clearing those trees there and making a farm. So that we can still be right on our farm to do our gold. And then look at this map. You can't even see across. And I have my draw distance all the way up. Over that mountain. You go around that mountain. Over there is the... Let me face the right way. I don't even think you can see it. You can't see it. But way over there in that canyon, way past that canyon, is the lime production, or the quarry. And as you see on the map, I have 2 of them. I have 2 quarries. Right here and right here. 2 massive quarry. Well, actually, 3. 3 massive quarries that you can get stone out of to make lime with. So you're going to be on this map a while. So let me get out of flight mode and we'll start making some... Crash. All right, so we got about an hour and a half. But anyways, here's my Komatsu. This starts out as yellow and orange. And I changed everything to case red because you guys know me. Eventually, we're going to get up to... let me show you what I got here. Eventually, we're going to... Here's some... I downloaded this on my own. This is the pack that Gutterball and I had an issue with. Right here. See, look, it comes with wheel loaders, the thing here, the bulldozer that we can push all this stuff around with. Another cat here. Another Hitachi. A road grader. There's the Komatsu I bought that holds 27,000. A wash plant that holds... You can turn all of these crops into tailings if you want with this thing. It's pretty cool. Here's a Volvo. And there, the big baby. This is what we're going to be building up to. Eventually, so we can start running with that thing. It's cool. And then this pack over here comes with the diggers. A couple diggers and our road maker stuff. That's what I call it. The cat roller, more diggers. That's what I call them. Excavators, more excavators. The Metallic, whatever that is there. More diggers and a Volvo leveler. It's absolutely amazing. But that pack is huge, so be careful because that pack is absolutely... And I turned my volume up just for Russell. Now, if you do not own this, it won't let you dig in it. It's like pink, 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 pink. That's what you're going to get. So you have to own it. That's what you got to do. Now, I'll show you what we're going to do here. We're going to get this. There we go. There we go. We're picking up pay dirt. All right, we're miners, everyone. We're mining. I just needed a break. I just needed a little bit of a break. That's all. Because it was just getting a little much, and I promised Gutterball that if I ever got to that point, I'd just take a break, start something new. The Realistic Series, Billy, will be coming back. Billy commented on it, and it will be coming back. So keep that in mind. Keep that in mind as I design this rhyme. That's Lincoln Park, by the way. This is 2 ramps put together so that I can make sure my big equipment comes up here. Doesn't come with the ramps to begin with, so... Here we go. We just put 27,000 liters of pay dirt in there. All right, let's go get another one. I also would recommend either joysticks or a controller when you're playing this because you're always going to be raising and lowering. You can do it with a mouse, but bear with it. You know, it's going to be... Ooh, this thing brakes is tricky. Woohoo, coming down that hill. Oops, got to get lower. Oh, yeah, I'm still way off the ground.
See, we'll start making an area. Now, once we start making gold and we start selling it, then we can start buying equipment to start farming with and stuff. So that's going to fund our farming. I'm so excited about this series because this is something that Gutterball got me hooked on. I've been spending all my time on Iowa Plains map, like just filling the lime machine because I'm enjoying using the big equipment. See me hit the brakes? I got brakes for days. $54,000 in here. Now let's take a look and see how much we're making here. Okay. Well, we're getting some tailings, which is this stuff here. This is going to fill up very quickly. That only holds 39,000. So when it's full, and then we've got 217 concentrate. Now that's what I'm looking for, is that concentrate. So let's keep going. Let's keep going. See how fast it's using pay dirt. I only got 2,000 left, and I just put 54,000 pay dirt in there. So it just goes to show you that realistic gold mine, you go through a lot of dirt to get gold. A lot. So there we go, and now we're going to go for our third bucket. Now eventually we're going to make enough money, and I want to buy a big... So instead of running over here with 27, I want to run over here with like 45 or 50,000 each load. Whew. Gotta make sure I hit the brakes a little bit faster than that. Get this widened out here, and then we'll be able to turn around down there. See how the backup lights come on? How cool. How cool. Now, I do have the extended pallets. So the pallets are going to be bigger than normal, and normally they are only 1,000. I think they're going to be like 7,500. This is definitely set up for multiplayer. For sure. So if you get a chance, this is the one I want you to watch, is the Farm Sim guy. He set it up all on course play, and I have to watch his video because he had like 5 or 6 trailers, 5 or 6, he had another person helping him, but he was literally just using an excavator. I call him digger, but an excavator that was just loading them. He had like a line full of like 10 or 12 trailers. Trucks, the Volvos. There's Joe playing. Let's go in here so I can get lower. Now you can start knocking that down, but I'm going to try to clear this up through first. I think it's going to be fun. I think this is going to be a series that I'm going to be on for a long time. And what I may do is just have Gutterball join me when he gets a chance. Maybe a couple of Saturdays when we record. Maybe we'll record some multiplayer together on this map, and then we're ready to go. But if not, I'll start a series with him on this. This map's awesome. There's so many different ways that you can play it. I'd like to start seeing my first pallet come out of tailings first. Now, I only put 20,000 fuel, and so we're going to have to see how long 20,000 fuel lasts. No, I had 30,000. Sorry, I put 30,000 in it. Concentrates up to 400. Tailings are up to 7,500. Why is that not going into the trailer? Nope. All right, so I think I'm going to have to put that into the trailer. I guarantee it. Yep, that's okay. Nice fight. I got so used to playing with gutter ball. Oh, you're killing me. I have to start my engine on this one. That's all right. Let's get this out. I was wondering why that pile was getting so big. So we will park this over here for now. And then go back. I noticed it was just going on the ground, which is good. It'll give me a chance to pick it up and put it in the trailer. Everything's done by hand on this map, I guess. I thought for sure I was going to cheat. There's got to be a way, right? I don't know. I'll play around with it off camera a little bit. And... whew. I cannot drive this like I do a tractor. So what we're going to have to do, I'm going to have to move that forklift. We'll just put them on the other side. So I think what I'm going to have to do is every load of pay dirt I come up, I'm going to have to get these tailings out of here. Now, I do know that gold is super heavy, so I'm not quite sure if we're going to be able to lift it with that little skid steer forklift. Maybe I'm wrong. Is that pile just staying there? All right, so let me see something here real quick. See if... all right, you know what? I don't know how to get it out of there. Anyways, let's... should be able to... oh, you know what? I'll bet you I got to do this. Yep. That's what you got to do. You got to fill it like you would normally, like a trailer. So when it gets big enough, I think I can back underneath it and fill it. Because it'll just take it off the ground. I got it now. All right. I knew it. I was like, no, I got to just figure this out here real quick. 8,000 tailings already. Should go into this. Because what that mod pack did is it mods all the trailers in game so they fit your stuff. So don't worry, everybody. If you don't want to use the stuff that comes with it, you can use in-game stuff and it works. Awesome. Oops. So we know how to do it. So all I got to do is back that trailer under and then just hit R, and it will fill it. All right. Let's go, boys. Always the setup is fun, but... I mean, you realize I've literally only gone like that far, and I'm on like 200,000. What am I on? Like in my fourth load? That's 30, 60, 90, 120. Almost 120,000 liters of pay dirt already. Nice. This is going to be fun. This is going to be fun. Now, this is going to probably take a lot of fuel to run this. So we're probably going to have an oil refinery. Something that makes us fuel. There we go. So the fuel does last a while in this thing, right? I'm still at 28,000 diesel. So every time we come over, when I get to about 30,000 tailings, I'll try that trick with the trailer. And we can sell it and start making some moolah.
Now, you can take that and make lime. Eventually, when we make enough money, well, we will do that. But first, I want to buy the big Volvo tractor or truck so that we can start making trips over of, you know. It's not like it hurts it. Just run into it and pick it up. Nice. Nice. I can only imagine how much is in a pile deep. And then eventually we're going to get more and more and more trucks so that I'm going to watch Farm Sim Guy's video and see how he sets the course play up so they can just come and dump it into the pay dirt. But for right now, this is the way we got to do it. And then I'll play an hour off camera and get set up, but I'll be doing the same thing so you guys don't have to watch like all of it. We'll try to move the series as much as we can, but we'll try to do it the right way. So you can put a lot of dirt in there. And it uses it very quickly. I told you, all these productions on this map are absolutely accelerated. Oh, man. When I saw this, I was like, oh, mining? Awesome. Awesome. And it's a mining and slash forestry and slash farming. So you can do it all on this map. This has got everything for everyone. One map, one-stop shop, as they call it. Let's, yeah. There we go. Oh, it's full. I was like, why isn't it picking up anymore? Pretty soon we'll be singing, we're in the money, we're in the money. Because at 26,000 per... Now, it may take a while. We don't know. It's first time you, first time me on this map. But I'm excited. But yeah, there's nothing... let's not get frustrated about the other series stopping because they're not going anywhere. They're still in my save game. They're not going anywhere. So I'm just taking a break from them. That's all. Just so I can... I wanted to do a series that has pretty much everything so that I can be on it a while. You know what I mean? So... I was getting a little frustrated with myself, like, bouncing around, and I know that many, many, many of you have enjoyed the realistic series, but I'm not gonna lie, it is a lot of work to do a realistic series, and it's slow. And I noticed that many of you get frustrated when the series don't move fast enough. I get it, I understand it, but when you're playing realistic and you're playing like the way you should, it's not fast, everyone. It's not. And people were getting frustrated because I was, 7-8 episodes in and still on the first. It's still in August, but that's realistic farming. It doesn't go fast. It isn't. So for those of you, I understand. I get it. Everybody wants to see progress. Everybody wants to see videos on that. But I noticed that it dropped off dramatically when I hit the 8, and it did it on Calmston when I was doing the realistic series, and it did it on the little map there. What do you call it there? There was one map that Newburgh or something like that I was doing the realistic series on as well. And about 8-10 episodes in, people get frustrated with it and they move on. So. But for me, this map, I'm not doing that with. I'm not going to do it. We're going to go, it'll be about, if I decide not to play off camera, then it'll be about 5 episodes per game day. That's about it. But I started using this big equipment because Gutterball got me hooked on it. He's actually run it in real life. I haven't. So I've driven him.
It don't take long to get 27, so we're definitely, I think the 45,000 will fit 2 loads. So we'll be coming over with 2 loads instead of 1. But yeah, you could have one guy just digging these out all day long, and he still wouldn't get to the end of it. But that's what gold mining is. That's what struck me to it. I was like, wow, you could actually gold mine. Pretty cool. And there's so many productions. You can actually do pretty much any game style play that you want. That's why I love it. My suggestion is put this ramp in here, because otherwise you're going to be pulling your hair out trying to, it'll dump it right on the ground. It's crazy. All right, we're still at 28,000, but we got 9,000 tailings. 500. Can't wait till I can at least see a pallet. Because once we get a pallet of concentrate, then we're rocking. Once we get a full pallet, then we can put, at least we can run the pallet over. But the only reason I bought that flatbed was when we go to sell it. Right now, we're close enough where I can run it one at a time if I have to. Because as you can see, it's not making it very quickly. But I was excited. I was excited to get going with this today. I was excited to get rocking and rolling and getting our mining operation going. And then once we get the mining operation going, we'll be right back into farming. Whoops. It will dump it back on the ground. I don't know what happens if I hit it. That's quite the little angle there. That is awesome. Wow. Nice. I just wanted to, I don't know why I was so obsessed with that. Just go right up the middle and work my way right through the whole thing. I don't know how much the tailings sell for, but we'll find out. We're gold mining. We're doing it. There's a train, active train, by the way, and you can load up on it. That's the other reason I picked this farm. I can stop that train and load up on it. There's ways to do it. I was messing around on Western Wilds with it one time on our multiplayer server, and if you park like a wheel loader in front of it, the train stops. And then you can just load up what you need to right on the train and have it go. You don't have to go to their little thingy. Sometimes it doesn't stop, but I've had it stop on me twice now. So let's keep doing this so we don't have to keep getting out of the tractor. There we go. We got 11,900 tailings and almost 1,000 liters of the concentrate already. I'm anxious to see when it makes a pallet. But see how like 2x is like perfect? It's like, it's just perfect enough. It's slow enough to get something done. But it's perfect enough to keep moving on just a little bit. There it goes, see? It'll start knocking it down. We'll go around the corner here and we'll start making so we can turn around. See, we're almost at the point where we can turn around now. Then it will start going, because this little wheel loader will go 27 miles an hour. So I'm expecting it to use a lot of fuel, which is why I started with 100,000. I wanted to not cut my nose off to spite my face. I didn't want to set up. Ooh. Here he's got to start slowing down a little bit instead of hammering the gas. I didn't want to always give myself the challenge. I mean, I'm already doing 2 negative series. We're starting negative money, and it is a pain. Ask Gutterball. Because you can't buy anything, can't do anything. In fact, I may edit that Volvo so it fits exactly 2 loads. So then we're coming over with 2 loads at a time instead of 1. And then eventually what I'd like to do is I'm going to watch his videos. And I'm going to get set up with it on course play. So all I got to do is once I get 2 or 3 trailers, they can just run. And I can just keep digging. We'll make some serious money at that point. All right, let's get this. So we got a nice wide area. Nope, you can't tip it too far, everyone. I'm going to have to terraform that to make it more level. I'm hoping you can do that. Nice, just before you guys leave, we'll play till about 10 o'clock. I hope before you guys leave I start seeing a pallet up there. But the good news is if the pallets are 2,000 or 3,000 or more, it'll smelt a lot of gold. Now, I don't know how much the gold takes or how long it takes. I'm assuming. This is what I'm assuming. And you guys know when I assume. It's going to take a while to make the gold bars. And the reason why I say that, anybody who's done any kind of productions on the map, 15,000, almost 1,000. Anybody who's done any kind of productions realize that anything that pays big bucks takes a long time. But it'll pay off in the end. So if we run 1 pallet of 7,500 down of gold, you know, that's almost $200,000 right there. We'll start working our way back to you, babe, with a burning love inside. I'm working my way back to you. We got a long ways to go and a short time to get there. So we may be years and years down the line before everything happens, but that's what's fun. And without having to challenge myself and going crazy negative numbers, because the reason I didn't do the negative numbers on this map is because I don't know how long it takes to make gold bars. It may take 5 months, 6 months, and I'm not waiting that long to be negative numbers. I mean, we can, but we're not in negative numbers. We're still got $100,000. But I don't have enough. I just a little bit short on buying the that Volvo truck. 17,000, and there's 1,000 liters already. Concentrate, no pallet yet, which is good. I kind of want them a little bit bigger. I just hope the weight has been changed. You will get a little lag, like I said, every once in a while, but for the most part, it plays really smooth. Just love it, love it, love it. Now we've started ticking down on our fuel. Yeah, now we're starting to get a little bit nice and wide so I can actually turn around and... Yeah, now a couple more scoops that way and we'll be old pros at this. Love it. This is by far, I think, going to be one of my most fun series because of the sheer amount of what you can do. Absolutely great. 15 minutes left. But we're dumping some serious pay dirt in here. This is what I watched Gold Rush right before I started this. I watched it. 20,000. I got to get it because I put 7,000 in, and I want to try to get at least one load and sell it to the tailings and see how much we make for it over there, just to make a little money today. But I watched a couple episodes of Gold Rush. Oh my gosh, they pound and pound and pound and pound like 100. They call it yards. Okay, so they hundreds and hundreds of yards, which is a 3x3 area. You can see, and this is the biggest bucket that we have, and you can see I've been doing this for almost an hour now, and we've only moved that far, and we've got like 6 of these to clear out. So that's why I said I'm not in a hurry, and I'm excited to do it the right way, but yeah, it'll move the series along a little bit. 2x speed is about right. If I was doing it by myself, it'd be 1x, but that's okay because we're still going to play. We're still going to have fun. I know you guys want to see it move a little bit, but we're going to have fun. We're going to try to do it as fun as we can. But just bear in mind, keep in mind, as I always say, the other series will come back, and we're going to hit them hard. The only one that I can't stop playing is my Iowa Plains with Gutterball, because that is a community thing, him and I can't make a decision to stop something without him. Oh, I thought that stopped for a second there. I was like, yeah. We'll go one more load, and then I think we're going to be able to unload the tailings because I already put 8,000 in that, so it only holds 39. 22 and 8 is 30. So after watching that show, what they do is apparently pay dirt is like lower than regular dirt. Like, so they dig it out and they get lower than the regular, you know what I mean? It's, the tailings, I got to get to 30,000 so that I can fit that in the trailer. And it's going to be close because I'm at 22 now. It's making this stuff pretty quick. I'm not going to lie. And instead of, like, if we get stuck for time, instead of speeding up the time and things like that, I just won't sleep until later. So what I want to do is eventually put some lights and stuff here so we can mine at night. We can gold mine through the night 24 hours a day because and in that show, they... 4 and 8 is 32. In that show, they put 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, they're putting pay dirt in the thing. They literally are. They got first, second, third shift that is running wild. Oh. Oh, I see. I got it too tilted the other way. Here we go. And these bucket loaders in real life are massive. Just like this, they're massive. I'd like to start seeing my first pallet. Now, they wouldn't drive it. Normally, they're going to have that Volvo, which is exactly what I'm going to have eventually. I just didn't want to buy all the equipment. I wanted to start getting some equipment saved up and built up. That's part of a challenge. It's not, But I think for me, and when it gets boring, like if it ever gets boring, which so far I can't imagine myself getting bored. because I'm having fun. Like it's a challenge in itself just to clear that. 6, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33. And 1,600 concentrate. I can't imagine myself getting bored because it's not boring. And you talk about always having content. As a YouTube content creator, this is gonna keep me going for a long time. Always have content. Always. But anyways, if I ever do get bored, you switch to farming. And then you start doing farming like you would any other day. And so you just switch over. And then if you get bored of that, you switch up to doing something different. Meanwhile, you're on the map for a while. It moves so little. These big trucks or wheel loaders in real life must blow through a lot of fuel. I mean, must. I mean, I've already gone 1/8 of a tank of fuel, but how much money have we made? Like, we haven't made any money yet officially, but how much, like, gold have we found? That's the cool thing is you don't know. It's like every other production, you know, like, how much you're going to get. Because the production is right now, for every 10,000 dirt and 1 fuel, it's going to get you 800 tailings and 50 of the concentrate. The gold washroom, for every 200, you're going to get 100 gold. So we just cut it in half. So that's what we got to keep in mind. We've got 1,700, which means we're going to have 800 gold out of that already. And then the gold bars takes 200 and makes 190. So literally you only lose 10 by smelting it down. I mean, obviously you're going to lose a little bit. Go back up here. I think we can go fill this. Look at that pile. Just keeps getting bigger and bigger and bigger. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. All right, let's sell our first thing of tailings here. Yeah, because we got 6,000. Or 8,000, sorry. The 60,000 is for the... $29.5, we're full. Let's see how much we make from this, everyone. This basically it's stones and things. Like all the yucky stuff they don't want. These little TLXs are pretty strong little trucks. $1,100 just for rocks. That's not bad. And that's just for the rocks that are extra. Anxious to see. Let's go back up to our production here. There we go. I can see 1,800 and we still don't have a pallet showing yet. That's cool. I did figure it out, everyone. Oh, thanks to Gutterball's help. So in your additional game settings, you have a setting on there that can turn your default super strength off. Remember, every time I was grabbing a hold of my tractor and throwing it every time I tried to get into it, Gutterball showed me that you can go into that and literally shut it off. And then I manually turn it on when I want it. So that's cool. Slam it down, lift it up a little bit so you can drive and steer. we've gone a little bit. We started at the very end, so we have moved, what, about 25 feet? About 5 minutes left. See if I can get one more load in here, and then we'll wrap this up. Man, it's just so much fun. It's like a big guy toy. It's like playing in the sandbox when you're a kid. You know, everybody wanted to have the latest, greatest Tonka trucks and all that cool stuff. And that's what it's like taking me back to when we were kids, just digging in the dirt and having fun. And it's so super relaxing. Now, the only thing I wanted to make sure is how we doing on... which one was I on? I got off here. Okay, diesel. We've only used less than just 100 more than 3,000. No, 2,000. 2,100 because at 27,000 it'll be 3,000. So we've only used 2,000 already, and we've made $1,100. Yeah. So then when I get to this one, I wait till my tailing says 29,000, and I can sell it again. So we'll start. I mean, you're going to bring in income, and I don't have to run it over to that smelter. I can just push sell, and it'll sell it every hour. But it adds to the immersion, I think. Yep, we're getting there. We're moving. I got to start going side to side. Side to side, Danielson. Side to side. Oh, I just binge watched Cobra Kai. Amazing. Season 5 already, and I've binge watched them all. You know. Some of you younger generation out there don't even know what Karate Kid is. But I saw it in the movie theaters when it came out. 1984. I can't wait till Gutterball joins me on this map. But we got a long ways to go on Iowa Plains, so we're not giving up. Him and I don't ever give up on stuff. So we're going to, I'll tell you what we are going to do. I think we talked about it pretty much in depth. Once we get out of negative numbers and we've gone at least a cycle of harvesting and stuff, then we're probably going to move on to this map. And I kind of want to do the same thing. I want him to come and be a gold miner with me for a while because it is fun. Especially if we both had a wheel loader and we're both loading. Oh, man. I guarantee it. He'd have a lot of fun. I guarantee it. Because he likes loading the lime up. And so it's the same thing except for you're not loading lime, you're loading dirt. He's so much like me. I can guarantee he'll enjoy this map. He will love the mining. He will love the big equipment, and we can always farm. Once all this dirt's cleaned out of here, you can put a field in there. So, which I may do. All right, Gutterball. Here, I'm going to ask you a question. Can I just put this like this? Or is it you wouldn't want to park this on an angle? Let me know if this is right. All right, so let's see. 12,000, 15,000 tailing. See how fast it goes through the pay dirt, though? All right, everyone, so here we go. We're going to finish this up, and then, yay. Oh, my God, I'm so excited. So please, please, please look out for yourselves, look out for each other, and most importantly, look out for each other's families. Be sure to like, subscribe, and share. Hit the little notification ding bell so you get notified when Fury drops a video. Please enjoy the night, the day, the weekend, whenever you're watching this. And as soon as it hits 10 o'clock, which it is now, we will wrap this up. All right, everyone, done with episode 1, or shall we say day 1 of mining. And we will all catch you back here and either tomorrow or the next day with some more mining. Love you all. Later.